Alright, welcome to the 30-day weight gain challenge. What's going on so far? I've got to say that first shot was test, mate. I don't know how people do it for years and years. It fucking hurt. Well, it didn't hurt, but it's definitely not like a B12 shot. It's oil-based. It's like sesame oil going into your muscle, and it definitely does hurt for a couple of days. My left arm, I can feel it. It's like I got kicked in the arm. Another question was, where is testosterone derived from? It's soy-based or yam-based. A lot of people say, oh, you won't get enough testosterone if you're vegan. It's like, well, 100% of the guys in the gym who are swole and they're using test, that's from vegan sources. Look it up. That's how in the Olympics, that's why the Olympics don't use the carbon isotope ratio test, the CIR test. They only do that if your testosterone ratio is over 4:1. The reason why they don't do the carbon isotope ratio test is because you can guarantee if someone's on test, you'll bust them. You'll ping them straight away because the soy-based testosterone has a different carbon isotope ratio. All right? So if you've got endogenous naturally produced test versus exogenous soy-based or yam-based test, and you do a blood test for it, first up with a carbon isotope ratio test, pinged. But then again, all you have to do is get a therapeutic use exemption form from your doctor. I can go to the Olympics. Let's say I was an Olympic athlete, I can use testosterone legally as long as I got it from my doctor and I filled out the forms from my sporting federation. So I can play World Cup soccer on steroids. I can do swimming, running, javelin, whatever. I think the UFC has banned the TUE for testosterone just recently. As far as I know, it's the only sport that does that. But all other sports, you can be pinging off your nut on testosterone as long as it's for medical use only. That's why everyone's got a steroid deficiency. But again, this is causing a bit of controversy, and that's what I want. 30 days isn't going to do shit. Someone said it's going to shut down your HPG axis, your hypothalamus pituitary gonadal axis during right. It's going to shut it down. Well, I got my thyroid, I got my follicle stimulating hormone back today. The range is 2 to 12. I got a 9, so good. Luteinizing hormone's 5, so it's 2 to 12. If it does shut it down, which it's not 4 weeks of 250 test and anthate for 4 weeks ain't going to shut down your HPG axis. If it did, you got some other health issues on there. But what happens when we give females a contraceptive pill? That does shut down your HPG axis. It shuts down, basically, how the contraceptive pill works for women is it tricks your body into thinking it's pregnant. So you can be pregnant for 30 years according to your body. So you never really get a period. When women have the contraceptive pill and they get a period, they get blood after taking the sugar pill for 7 days, that's not a period. That's the hormones just dropping right down and you're bleeding from withdrawal of the hormones. It's not a menstruation. You're not ovulating. The contraceptive pill works because it ceases ovulation. It tricks the pituitary gland into suppressing luteinizing hormone and the follicle stimulating hormone. That's how it works. That's fucking crazy, isn't it? So, but people are freaking out that I'm doing like a 30-day thing with 4 shots of test, 250, and it's a big deal. And that's good. I want to create that hype. There was a petition people created, and thanks to Karen, but it's not going to do any damage to me. If you want to do a petition against the schoolgirls in your local school who are on the contraceptive pill in year 10 or year 9 or whatever. That's fucking crazy. We're giving women steroids. Because that's not a steroid, Holly. It's a steroid. The contraceptive pill is a steroid. Just ask any pharmacologist. Most doctors won't know. I talked to a doctor the other day. I said, you know that using testosterone anthate is a male equivalent of contraceptive pill? And he's like, oh, really? Really? He's been a doctor for 30 years. No idea. So doctors, I've got some friends who are doctors, great people, but not every doctor is up to speed with what's going on. Just like if you go to every bike shop, not every staff is up to speed with what's going on. So it is crazy what's going on with giving women the contraceptive pill, giving schoolgirls steroids. Everyone thinks steroids is like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Steroids are fucking common in society. Pretty much every single girl walking down the street in the Western world who is over 15 is on steroids or soon will be. And we're shutting down women's hormones. We're like just tweaking it. We're tweaking the pituitary gland. The body always thinks it's pregnant when it's on the contraceptive pill. It always thinks it's pregnant. The contraceptive pill is a performance-enhancing drug. The reason why it's not banned, the IOC said, is because it's too much part of society. But there's plenty of sports scientists out there that agree that contraceptive pill is a performance-enhancing drug, just as is testosterone for men and women as well. Performance-enhancing drug, but it's banned more than the contraceptive pill. Why is that? That's some good questions we're raising here. Another question from Nick. This is on Happy Healthy Vegans channel, because not many people comment on my channel. Guys, don't love me anymore. I would love to see Durnrod do a bodybuilding program for 6 months or so. I'd be interested to see how many calories he would be eating then, and if he could get those vegan gains eating the same foods he does now. No tests though, full natty bra. Definitely, Nick, if I shut down my cycling and running. Cardio is catabolic, meaning weight training, anabolic. All right, testosterone, anabolic. Estrogen, progesterone, anabolic weight gain. Why do girls gain weight when they're teens? Estrogen goes up, and then we put them on extra estrogen, they grow even bigger. So if I cut down the cycling or cut it out, you can't do cardio and expect serious muscle gains. That's just not how it goes. So would I eat the same amount of calories? I'll start weighing more, so I probably need as much. I'll just be going by my appetite. How many calories I'll be eating? It's a good question. I did a 200 kilometer ride on Sunday, 5,000 calories burnt. There's no way I've got to be burning 5,000 calories in the gym. So yeah, I'd probably need less calories than I do now. Even though I'd weigh more, just my fitness would be going down and I'll have more muscle. It'll be more anabolic. So I'd say probably 4,000 or 5,000 calories, 3,500 calories. I'll have no need to eat like a 10,000 calorie meal a day, which I can now. So we got another question. I'll wrap it up. Already 6 minutes in. If Durnrod took steroids for 30 days, he would still not break past what anyone can do naturally just by eating meat. He is so far down the scale, even if he gains 20 pounds, where does that put him? 150 pounds? Bro, if the guys in the gym, if meat was so good at building muscle, how come all the crew at the gym who are swolgers, all the dude who you think, wow, that's a good physique, 100% on the gear, bro, not full natty bra. If eating meat made you so swole, how come the guys at the gym eating meat 10 times a day are also doing anabolics? Interesting. Anabolics fucking work, man. Anabolics fucking work. And that's why women get fed the contraceptive pill, because hormones fucking work. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but hormones are powerful. So where else we go? Another thing. It is interesting though, but this is what we're trying to create. People are saying, Durnrod takes it, everyone's freaking out, but teenage girls are taking it, no one cares. That's true. That is true. That is just crazy. People say, you're going to go back to eating meat. I've eaten meat for the first 20 years of my life. I know what that does. I don't need to do that anymore. But I'll be honest with you, I have been curious what it's like to be on anabolics. And I can't feel anything right now. Maybe placebo effect, but I can't feel anything. My skin is a little bit of a rash on my back. My arm is sore. Extra power on the bike. Nah, nothing unusual. And I use a power meter so I can objectively say. Here's a good question, a good statement rather. I think he is trying to show how bad birth control is for girls to take for a lifetime. Yes. If DR gains some weight in 30 days, imagine what a young girl gains over years. Also, imagine vegans are smart enough to know this is an experiment, not something they should even try. If DR gains a bit and looks better than it does now, you sound like I look good. That's true, man. I'm gaining. You will gain. When you put hormones in your body, contraceptive pill or anabolics, you will gain. Often people make adjustments in their diet, especially women. They're getting on the estrogen. They're starting to puff out. And they're like, oh my God, calorie strict, or do more training, whatever. You will gain on hormones. There's no doubt about it. You will gain. You will gain. And you can tell if I'm on anabolics because I won't look like I normally look. I look like that. When you're anabolics, high dosages, you get swole. You just do. Guaranteed. Like I know a lot of girls, cyclists, who used to be really thin and they get on the hormone pill, puff out. They don't get fat, but they definitely put weight on. Some do get fat. Some really balloon out. It's incredible. So some guys will gain more weight on anabolics. Some girls will gain more weight on the pill. It depends on the individual, but everyone will gain. That's why cyclists don't use too much test, because it makes you gain so much weight. That's why cyclists microdose it. Maybe 50 milligrams a week or something like that, or testosterone patches, little low dosages, androgen gel caps, small stuff. So that's about it. If you got any questions down below, let us know. Let's get some controversy going here. Let's get some hype around this. One guy on the internet takes it from his doctor with the doctor's supervision. My doctor doesn't know a fucking clue. but I'm taking it with doctor's supervision. And we're just pumping kids. We're pumping schoolgirls and women and 20-year-old women and 40-year-old women full of contraceptive pill. We're stopping their ovulation. We're stopping their menses. That is fucking crazy.